Hi, I'm Keith Bergthold, and I'm the Executive Director for Fresno Metro Ministry. Our two primary programs are the Food to Share program and the Better Blackstone Initiative. We're advocates for 6,000 affordable housing units along Blackstone. We are also one of the founding members of the Fresno Community Health Improvement Partnership. And that partnership now is over 100 different agencies and institutions and community groups that are striving to increase community health in the Fresno County area. So I just want to say about partnership, it's essential. Our partnerships, we can't do what we're doing without partners. Along Blackstone and with our FCHIP partnership, hundreds of organizations are participating. In our Food Policy Council, well over 60 organizations. So partnerships are our model. Partnerships are what we do. We can't do anything without partners.
I'm Morgan Doizaki. I'm with the Chinatown Fresno Foundation. We're located in Chinatown, Fresno. We try to do as much community outreach as possible. We need to revitalize the community. Some people call it like a community rebirth, but we advocate for our businesses and our citizens and residents in Chinatown. If you ask people who are senior citizens, they'll tell you how great Chinatown was, and we're trying to bring that back and try to keep it as authentic as possible. Partnerships are valuable because, it's all for one for all. We get to help each other out and have resources and, have good people to talk to, get advice from. And it's nice to rely on people and have each other's back.
Hello, my name is Jackie Holmes. I'm with the El Dorado Park Community Development Corporation. El Dorado Park Community Development Corporation is located just west of Fresno State, and apartments that were built in the late 60s, early 70s, primarily for students. They're now occupied by a diverse group of lower income families, students, and elderly senior people. Our mission is to enhance the assets of residents for positive community change. 2 years ago, we bought a lot inside of the neighborhood, and we have a community garden there. That's the center of our operations. We recently received an outdoor equity project grant and also a compost grant from the state of California. So we are really developing our garden as a space for families, children to experience nature. So the center of our activities at this point are the garden and how related we are to all of nature, how we take care of it and address climate change.
My name's Andrew File. I'm the Executive Director of Every Neighborhood Partnership. EMP exists. We want to see a city where all of our students excel, our community members are healthy and whole, and our neighborhoods thrive. And so that's why we exist. We're actually unique in that we're a multi-neighborhood organization. So we kind of focus in areas in Southeast and areas in Southwest Fresno. And for us, we do work in about 3 buckets. So community engagement with really that asset-based lens. We do youth engagement and food security work. So for us, being a part of CEDP, it's literally in our name, Every Neighborhood Partnership. We value partnership. I think as we think about transformation in our community, somebody has said it moves at the speed of trust, and that trust can only be developed when you sit at tables with other organizations, our community members, our elected officials. So the vision and the focus of CEDP is just central to our work, and we're so honored to be a part of it.
My name is Lauren DeBerkey, and I'm the Executive Director of FACE, Fresno Area Community Enterprises. We work in the Robinson-Hoover neighborhood, which is close to the intersection of Bullard Avenue and Fresno Street in Northeast Fresno. A couple areas that we focus on in FACE are workforce development. One of the things that we believe in is employment, especially for those individuals that have barriers to employment, particularly men and women who have been formerly incarcerated, as well as other barriers. But we have launched and managed 3 social enterprises. One is a landscaping business that's called Rockpile Landscaping, where we do lawn care work as well as some fuel reduction in the mountains, helping with wildfire recovery from some of the incidents we've had in the last couple of years. And then we have a moving business called Moving On Up, which distributes furniture to families in need, as well as provide moving services for neighbors and clients. And then lastly, we have a thrift shop in partnership with West Coast Mennonite Central Committee, and that's located on Herndon and Blackstone Avenue, just north of the Hobby Lobby. And we also employ several people there. I think partnerships are important because one, it just reminds us that the problems that we're facing in our neighborhoods are much bigger than any one organization can do. And so we really believe in making connections with people, not just in the vicinity of our neighborhood, but throughout the city, and directing people to resources and working with people that have a similar mission that we do is encouraging and inspirational.
Hi all, my name is Hector Chavez and I'm with the Hidalgo Community Development Corporation. I'm the Executive Director, and our geographic boundaries happen to be along Belmont and First Street, kind of central East Fresno. Our primary focus this year is going to be on piloting an Adopt a Lot program where we are activating a derelict lot for the community and with the community. In addition to that, we are also conducting food markets every week with the help of residents, led by residents, for residents of our Hidalgo community. That brings healthy food to everyone in need. And it's a pleasure to be part of the Hidalgo community and be welcomed by it. For us at the Hidalgo CDC, partnership is a driving force behind why we do what we do and how we can all see a community transformed holistically together by equipping each other, learning from one another, and dreaming together.
Hi, I'm April Henry. I'm with Highway City Community Development. We are based west of the 99, and our boundaries include Central Unified School District, which is an 88 square mile area. Because we are so under-resourced and underserved, in fact even called Forgotten Fresno by the mayor, we are really working in the area of civic infrastructure and community development, using our new Community Resource Center as our physical location to be able to provide many resources and services to our community at large. We have 3 co-tenants and many collaborators, so our focuses are in education, health, housing, and community development overall, bringing our community residents together and working together to change those dynamics in a permanent fashion. Because we are a very small staff overall, we couldn't do all of the services and resources, programmatic events, everything that we are accomplishing without the ability of having probably 30 to 50 different collaborative organizations that we work with, in large part the County Library, Central Unified School District, and many health organizations. Those are imperative to changing dynamics west of 99.
Hey, I'm Joe White, and I represent the Jackson Neighborhood Community Development Corporation. We are right in the Jackson neighborhood from First to Cedar to Larry to Ventura. That's 8 blocks by 12 blocks and 923 homes. And we see our neighborhood like a geographical area of responsibility. So whether the issues are economic, political, spiritual, relational, whatever they are, we invest ourselves in the neighborhood. We are residents of the Jackson neighborhood, our staff are residents of the Jackson neighborhood, our board are residents of the Jackson neighborhood, and everything we do is resident-led, resident-imagined. What do? We do at least 3 things. We do a lot of things, but at least 3 things. We do community engagement. We really work with neighbors to activate their ideas for the well-being of our place. We do advocacy. We work with government to find common good, to find solutions that can matter and can be implemented systemically in a way that produces future success for future generations. And lastly, we do leadership development. We don't expect to be the leaders in charge. We expect that our neighbors and their ideas need to be activated, and they themselves need to be the leaders of today and tomorrow. So we do as much as we can to build up our residents in such a way that they believe and they can see the effect of their handiwork. Those 3 things activate many things across the neighborhood, across all 8 blocks by 12 blocks, and 923 homes.
Hi, my name is Angie Isaac. I'm the Executive Director for the Jane Addams CDC. Jane Addams borders Clinton to Belmont and 99 to Marks. The population in Jane Addams is 6,700 people. 77% are living in poverty and 20% of the residents are homeowners. The mission of Jane Addams is to find, locate affordable housing for low-income families. We believe that with the partners that we work with, we would not be able to succeed or progress. And I'd like to thank all the partners. Thank you for assisting us with programs and classes and workshops that we would be able to help the residents, getting them ready to become homeowners.
I'm Esther Carver. I'm the Executive Director of the Lowell Community Development Corporation. The Lowell is a downtown neighborhood boundaried by 180, Divisadero, Blackstone and Abbey, and H Street. The Lowell CDC works to improve the quality of life in the Lowell neighborhood through equitable housing, community engagement, and honoring historic diversity. We really value partnership because we understand that doing things alone, you can't go as far or do as much. Doing things in partnership really elevates the assets of the entire community, bringing together people's skills, their talents, other organizations, connections, and abilities to accomplish something bigger than any one of us could do on our own.
Hello everyone, my name is Marcy Santana and I'm the Executive Director for the St. Rest Community Economic Development Corporation. We represent the west side of Fresno, or the 93706 zip code. Southwest Fresno is known as one of the more impoverished, underserved, underdeveloped, crime-impacted, and food deserts of the state of California. And although currently those things hold true, I'm here to tell you there's so much more about Southwest Fresno. The 93706 community is steeped in tradition and culture. It was built by legends that have left legacies that I'm super proud to represent. I'm excited to help revamp, revitalize, and restore our community in ways that have been reimagined by the community. One of the main projects that we have right now is turning a brownfield behind the St. Rest Baptist Church into a greenfield. And I'm extremely excited about it because it is an extension of the Learning Center that was built there approximately 5 years ago. So it's just super exciting because we also plan to have multi-field sporting areas for tournaments to be held and just an overall sense of community to be brought back into the 93706 family. One of the things I value most about partnership is just the feeling of togetherness. Sometimes it's really hard to do this job when you feel like you're alone. And so being able to just rely on those people that you know have the same passion and care and concern for community that you do is very, very vital and key components to the jobs that we do and the people that we serve.
My name is Jose Leon Barraza. I am the CEO of the Southeast Fresno Community Economic Development Association. Our organization serves Southeast Fresno, which is an area that includes places like the Fresno Fairgrounds, Roseville High School, Sunnyside High School, and all those neighboring communities. There are three projects that are very important to us. The first one is the recent funding of the first phase of a Southeast Fresno Regional Park and Soccer Complex in Southeast Fresno that has received the allocation of $8.5 million for first phase. And we're very excited because of the community engagement we had in the implementation of that project. Another area that we are involved with is workforce development, which provides skills and the ability to qualify for better paying jobs to residents to improve their economic well-being. The opportunity to partner with the Fresno Community Economic Development Organization allows the exchange of ideas, exchange of resources, and we're very excited to be part of this partnership.
My name is Lynn Jones. I'm the Executive Director of Southwest Fresno Development Corporation. Southwest Fresno, DC was created to uplift and restore pride in the Southwest Fresno communities. By providing pathways to entrepreneurship and homeownership, we can create safer, more vibrant neighborhoods so that our residents can thrive. We have two main initiatives: small business development and homeownership. Our micro-business incubator will create a network of strong small businesses throughout Southwest Fresno. Collaboration and partnerships throughout the agencies in Fresno are essential to our success. There's a saying that a rising tide floats all boats. As we work together and share our resources, our knowledge, our information, all of us will benefit from the successes of each of us.
Hi, my name is Kyle Lopez Schmidt. I am the Executive Director of the South Tower Community Land Trust. Our organization was built out of the organizing for Broadway Park, as well as efforts to deindustrialize our neighborhood. Our mission is to build community control of land, buildings, and civic resources in order to improve quality of life and to reverse and prevent displacement of residents from our neighborhood. We believe in housing as a human right, as well as believe strongly in collaboration across neighborhoods, that our boundaries should be permeable, and that we should support each other with sharing knowledge and resources to improve quality of life for all neighbors.